Well, I just got home. Scored a couple of things from the free pile. Show you what I got. Have a quick peek. Can you guess what it is? So here's what we have. Let's have a look. 909 or 606. Not sure which way I should look at that. Probably this way. It's a 909 4-stroke mower. What I like about this, it has a 12-volt battery, although there's no battery in it. But what does that tell you, having a battery on a mower? It means keystart. Two nice keys, comes with the keys. So, keystart 4-stroke mower. That'll be good in my old age. Don't know if it runs. The people said that they had it running, but it hasn't run for a long time. And we'll see how it goes anyway. So that's not bad. For free. Council pickup curbside collection. Actually, it was on Marketplace, so they're putting their name to it, so maybe it will work. I'll get have a play with that in a little while. And the second item, 2.6 horsepower pressure washer from the same people. They live not far from me, 10 minutes drive. Nice people, cleaning out their garage and had some extra stuff they wanted to get rid of. So I've never really used a petrol pressure washer before. I have an electric one. But this one apparently has a carb problem. They say they got it off a neighbour, and apparently the neighbour pulled it apart and a bit of the carburetor dropped on the floor and went missing. But we'll see how we go. Don't know if, I think this is a 2-stroke. Nope, 4-stroke. So this is a 4-stroke as well. Even if the motor runs, maybe the pressure part of it, water outlet pump, maybe that's buggered. But anyway, even if that doesn't work, got yourself a nice little frame to put my welder on. So between that and the mower, looks like I've got a busy weekend. I'll start with the mower first. Yeah, well, it has compression. I'll have to take the old Sparky out. Got to check the oil, do a few other things. Compact little size, but being a keystart, that's the beauty of it. If it runs, then fantastic. If not, I'll put it out the front and someone else can try their luck. I don't have this size battery, a small one, I think, but I do have a little 12-volt battery, so I'll give it a try in a minute. Let me get some bits and pieces and a few rags. We'll see what happens. Let's see what the oil level's like, if I can get that open. Okay, it's budging. Oh, it's got oil in it. Pretty black, but it's got oil in it. I don't think I have any oil, so I can't add some, but we'll just work with what we've got. I'm curious to see if the starter motor works. The 12-volt starter motor. So there's a motor and a solenoid on the side here. Get a battery and figure out what goes where. Okay, got some covers off it. The fuel tank's dry as a bone. Pug dog's watching. It's okay, it's not going to blow up. Safety first. Right, I've got a 12-volt battery here. I'll just hot wire it and see what happens. Nothing happens. Let me make sure I don't short circuit it. Keys on. I'll probably have to turn it to start. It's going to be hard like this. So if I had just keep that on the bottom and turn the key, let's see what happens. Oh, it's trying. Wow, that wire is very thin. It's kind of melting in my hand. Disconnect that battery. Well, the beauty of that is the starter motor does work. Maybe the battery's a bit flat, but I'll need to use thicker gauge wire. So what I'll do, chuck some fuel in it, get the pull start back on after I clean that up, and yank it and see what happens. Be back in a minute. Okay, refueled. I guess I will turn that to the on. Of course, there's no battery, so doing start won't do anything. Got the pull start on. I haven't put that on because if nothing happens, then I'm gonna have to take it off again anyway. But let's see what happens. Put a dribble of fuel in it. Pump that. Notice there's no throttle control on this thing. Don't know if there's meant to be, but it's missing. I'll give it a yank, see what happens. Miracle of miracles. It actually runs. That's bloody mad. Awesome. Fan-bloody-tastic. Don't even have to check for spark. I wonder why there's no throttle. That's for the governor. But there's no actual throttle. Whether there's meant to be one or not, but I have no idea. But I think now I know it runs. Let's do it again, that was fun. Turn it on. Yeah, that pull start needs fixing. Let me get that off again and fiddle around. I might play with that a bit later, the pull starter. I'm very curious to see if I hook the battery up to it, if it'll kick over and start running. Let me try that and see what happens. Okay, that's the best view you're probably going to get, unless I do it like that. That'll do. I don't care if I'm not in it, I'm not that photogenic. Right, let's not short circuit this battery. I use these little batteries, 12 volt ones, for my fishing kayak. I have a little outboard motor on the kayak itself, and I've recently got an electric starter with a motor, and it's all Schmick push button electric start. I'll probably show that in a video on its own with all the workings and intricacies of that. But anyway, back to the mower. Wedge the negative there. I shall hold the positive here. No, I won't hold the actual wire because it'll burn my finger. Let's see what happens. No. The battery may be flat, although the wires are really heating up, so obviously these, God knows what these are for. They're only tiny. I don't even know what size these wires are. Okay, I've got it dodgily wired up. 7.5 amp wire. Probably not enough, but I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. So petrol cap on. Yep. It may start, it may have trouble. Let's see. Oh, we're in business. Just popped the wire, melted it. So I still need to get a bit stronger wire. That's pretty hot actually when I touch it. But it's got the juice to spin it. I should just keep going and see what happens. You there? I don't want to burn my fingers. I've just got the wire wedged. It's either going to take the current or blow again. Suck a bit of juice. Bit of smoke coming out of it, but not the exhaust. Brilliant. Well, all that needs is a clean up, new oil, spark plug cleaned up, air filter checked, right size battery put in there and wired properly, and I got a goer. That's a runner. Brilliant. That's a win.